I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live.
Right.
Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
That will never not be one of the greatest videos ever put on, ever given to mankind. Every time I watch it, it makes me love Bill O'Reilly even more. I used to like him. He saw an audience and he cashed in on them. Whatever. That's as close. Him being that angry is what a majority of dudes who like that level of rage is the result of weeks and months of just bottling up everything you want to just like all your anger, and finally just like he's mad at the teleprompter. He's getting irate with a piece of technology. Can't speak, doesn't have a soul, doesn't have feelings, can't feel any kind of emotion from his tirade at it. Saying it fucking sucks. Man. Yeah, these pictures from the James Webb Telescope are sick. But I like, so you so I search Google just for JWST. Bring it up. Should have been up already, however, it's fine. So you search for JWST. It's like, I didn't know why I expected it just to have the deep field images and all the stuff from our galaxy and all the planets, like all the new images that it's taken. No, it's pictures of the goddamn satellite, of the fucking telescope. Like, I already know this. Like, I want to see what it's seen. So yeah, I should have typed it in. This kind of stuff's cool. Like, just the level of clarity. $10 billion. 25 years? Really? Because the Hubble went way after its lifespan. Oh, hey, everybody. The Dow's up 2% on a fucking Saturday. Oh, no, it's just market close. Like, wait. No thanks, man. I don't check it anymore, and you really shouldn't, like, try to ride the market unless you make it your full-time job, right? So, if you're going to day trade and stuff, just go all in, because if you're doing it like I am, I have my 401k, and we were able to, you could actually make changes to it. So if you knew what you were doing, you could like piggyback off of like a market rollback, or like anytime there's some news and the everything goes down, you like shift around your holdings so that when the market opens the next time, you're buying, like, you're getting stuff super cheap, so you're getting more of those stocks and or securities or whatever it is you're trading. But like at the end of the day, you kind of diversify it to kind of like a set, like a setup where you have, okay, this is my portfolio. It's got, I've got a little bit of risk here, I've got long-term security here. And kind of set it up for what you want to do in like long terms, and then just leave it alone, man. Because there was a time where I was checking the market every morning, every midday, and every afternoon, and it's like, stop it. Because on days where it's down, you're seeing your own money just all of a sudden there's a big red number, and it's like, negative $266, negative $387, negative. It's like, come on, man, come on, stop taking my shit, give it back. And then, you know, on days sometimes you hit a 300-400 day, you know, it just, but you have to ride the market and continue to ride it. You can't just bail out on a whim that, like, oh, somebody said something about such and such, you know, that some company's going to do this, or earnings reports are coming out, so, oh, everything's going to be real shaky. It's like, man, depending on what sector you're investing in, like fossil fuels, those motherfuckers, the past like 6 to 7 months, they've just been slowly chipping away, and it's like, dude, come on, knock it off. Like, I mean, the whole thing with Russia didn't help, but there were other factors, like, from what I understand, you know, the production, the production level, you know, the output was dictated and you know, like, you know, treaties made on it and arrangements and blah 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 blah. It's like, but it's arbitrary. So they play that game, and yeah, it kind of sucks. But anybody who's invested in them, you know, you guys are probably saying this. They're like, no, leave them alone, let them do their thing. It's like, dude, come on, fucking, you're squeezing, you're destroying the rest of the economy just so you guys can turn a profit. It's like, dude, get fucked. Like, just chill. Can we get a full-size version of this? What the hell? Probably have to search it. Yeah, they combine the ultraviolet, the gamma, infrared, and you overlay it on top of this, and you see so much more detail. Like, you can see that you know, if that's optical light, then that means there's, you know, some kind of matter there that's, you know, you can see outer edges of it. But with this, you can see, you know, just how dispersed it is if it's in relative darkness, but it's still got energy to it. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they probably have, but they need to have an updated version of the Cat's Eye Nebula, because that's pretty amazing too. Wonder if they have a new one, JWST. 1 month ago. All right, when was this posted? $2008, no thank you. Or maybe that's the original page. Maybe they updated it with the new, nope. Credit, Hubble. Yeah. Damn. Probably just have to wait for it. Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know, like, it's kind of cool that people are interested in space again. You know, with this new telescope, it's really, what? Till 22, okay, so these are old ass articles. I mean, it already has, I mean, the detail that we can see. And it's only going to get better. Like, the next major telescope that we put up there, it's going to be pretty awesome. Here's to you, JWST. Whoops. Absolutely have to chase it after that. It's just absolute. Why don't we dip into the Tavern. There we go. Wait, what do I have up here? Yeah, these are pretty good rules. Let's see if we can get some people to get in on this, though. It'll be so much better if we can. Alright, screen capture. Let's see if Risk of Rain shows up. If anything, I could just play Turbo Overkill for a little while. And just drink every time I die. That kind of would suck, though. Because it's not easy at all. Yeah, fuck it. All right, we'll go one death and Risk of Rain, and then we'll do some Turbo Overkill. It was a lot of fun. And actually, while I'm here, just want to check one thing. Damn. There's a lot of people playing Mech Warrior, and by a lot I mean 1146. But can we see view stats? No. Can we see? Does it show how to? Because I want to see like the amount of players that have been. Whoops. There we go. Alright, so 1,100 people playing. Not bad. It's, I mean, could be worse. Fuck, what do I want to do with Celine Dion? Damn it. I don't want to be too mean, but I want to be funny. Makeup, artists, therapist. That's pretty funny. I like that one. Hey, what? And you know what? Who gives a fuck? She's a rich Canadian. She doesn't care. She's never gonna see this. I'm not gonna hurt her feelings. She could buy my feelings. Like, she has so much money. Alright, we'll do these 7. Let's see if we get any takers. If not, we'll just roll solo. I don't give a shit. I'm trying to get my drink on, man. There's nothing worse than going to work and seeing how fucked you are for the day. Like, when you work in a job where it basically is just like, oh well, just go until it's all gone. Like, you have to deliver everything that you get. It's like, just go. There's no time for you to be back. We'll tell you when to come back if you're not done. Which has only happened a few times, but when you go and there's a bunch of people who didn't show up and people who want overtime, but they don't want a whole lot of overtime, so they don't take, you know, what they should, and then they have to come around to everybody else and be like, oh, hey, your friends over there on the overtime list, they didn't want overtime, so now we're gonna go around to everybody else. It's like, oh god. But hey, it's good money. I cannot wait to scope out my paycheck tomorrow. Oh, it just sucks. I need to find a better bank, because, like, why the fuck if the pay period is ending and the payroll, like, why does it always like the next Friday? Why isn't it just that next Monday that you actually cut the checks, draft them, and then send them out? Why do you have to wait till the Friday? And like some banks are like, oh yeah, we'll catch your paychecks early, and it's like they want assurance that you're gonna get a paycheck. So, you know, but they're basically doing you a favor. They're fronting you your check for like 3 days because you get it on a Tuesday, but you have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The bank technically hasn't gotten their money yet, so they're fronting it to you. So if anything happens, anything, I wouldn't want to be in that position. But I've looked into it. But honestly, it's like you should be at, you know, everyone's like, oh, you should have 3 months of rent saved up, but you know, blah blah blah. It's like, all right, at the very least, know that your bills are covered just in case your check isn't, you know, timely, or something happens. You tell what that is. That a thing? A green already? This is a good sign. Just, that's what he gets. 2 to the forehead. I still have to pay. I have to get my PayPal account fixed. That almost fucking ended me. If I would have gotten hit by that beam, God damn it, I need to tighten up. Yeah, so let's just say I really wanted to take a trip to Texas in 2009. Really wanted to. Wasn't a requirement. It was a leisure trip. And a buddy of mine was going to go. But I needed to get him, like, you know, I paid like $400, you know, as much as I could, and had a little bit of spending money for the trip because I was kind of unemployed. So maybe taking a trip shouldn't have been a priority, but hey, you made memories on the way, and you know, what's more important than, you know, it's more important than money. You know, money's just an object. It's just a concept. But it's also kind of, at this point, it should be considered a human like a need for survival is money. Because everyone's like, oh, food, water, shelter, you know, maybe clothing, you know, so you can at least have some decency and a little bit of protection from the elements. But like, even food, there are some people who, I don't understand the mindset. Like, is it this hyper competitive, like, evolutionary thing where they're like, no, there's only so many resources. I only want people, you know, that I'm comfortable with. Like, I'll only share with them. And even then, when the going gets a little tough, you better fucking believe I am taking whatever the fuck I can. Fuck everyone. I.e., when COVID, you know, became a thing and people actually started to like take it seriously, toilet paper, are you fucking shitting me? Toilet paper and paper towels were the fucking the weird currency that they have in like post-apocalyptic movies, like where it's like, oh, it's bone fragments, or it's jars of gasoline, you know, or you know, some fucked up shit, like, you know, it's just straight up gold. Like, it needs to be something tangible, some kind of currency that's got value in itself or whatever, but that like makes sense for the world. But fucking toilet paper, man. I remember the stores were like, no, you can only get one, you know, everybody's limited. So people started getting like in a frenzy. Like, how many fucking videos did you see people fucking, it looked like a Black Friday sale, which is terrible to say too. That finally fucking stopped. Thank God. Fucking watching the animal, like, and I worked retail, and that's actually probably what I want to talk about is like, so my job's, it's hard. Like, I'm getting kind of burned out because it's the middle of the summer. I'm outside all day, and you know, I really want to get home as fast as I can. I have things I want to do. I don't want to live at work, and it's not a job where it can just be like, you know, the company isn't going anywhere. Like, you know, the job has a lot of security to it and great benefits and good pay, but not phenomenal pay considering, you know, what we have to do. But whatever. Ow. Get fucked. But yeah, like, just watching, just because I was in retail for a long fucking time, because I didn't have the chance to go back to school for a while, and I really wasn't interested in trying to maybe, you know, get a tech certification or something, you know, something like that. I looked into it, but without a job to pay for the certification course, it was like this. It was like a loop where you were, and especially in 2008 when the fucking recession hit. Oh man, like there was just nothing for at least 6 months, and then I was applying but not getting any response, or it was touch and go, or they were gonna fucking lowball the shit out of me because they're like, I hate when they're like, when the companies are in power, which they think they are, but they're finding out now that people will just be like, okay, fuck you, I'm gone, bye. And so the companies that treat their employees well get more people to show up and submit applications, so they could be pretty choosy about who they but it's not like they're trying to use predatory tactics to get good employees for shit money. Like, they take care of them in some way. Is it through pay? Is it benefits? Is it flex time or amenities? That whatever the case may be, like, they're doing something to get people to want to work there. So that in of itself, like, I would fucking, if I could work, goddamn, I hate, like, if I could do DoorDash full time and do it, drive around all day, drop off food, which I've done before. Like, I worked at Jimmy John's, same thing. Like, I'm just dropping off food. Nothing, man. Jimmy John's, there were some great stories, but fucking GameStop, my shit, I should write a book. I don't know if anybody would read it. I don't give a shit. I need to put my memoirs down. But so I worked in a mall, and I worked at GameStop. Like, I moved down here to be closer to my parents, i.e. I moved into their house because I was doing jack shit when they left North Carolina, so I was just fucking off. And so why not move to Florida? Like, there was nothing keeping me in North Carolina. So moved down here, lived with them, found a job right away working at GameStop, which was kind of a dream come true. Like, I've always been a gamer. We had a shitty family computer that had DOS, and we would run, like, even the educational games. It didn't matter. I would play the fuck out of it. But then any one of my friends who had a Nintendo or a Sega, or one of my friends had a fucking Dreamcast, that goddamn fucking console, there needs to be a Dreamcast too. Like, I would have loved to see them, because they had everything ready for, like, online play and, like, how to make games into a service. They tried some weird shit with, like, the controller and the memory cards and stuff, and it was kind of whatever. But the functionality of the console itself was ridiculous. Online play in, like, what was it, 99? It's either 99 or 2000. They had their stuff was online. And then, but it was just, I think it was too expensive for them to manufacture and actually make money on, so they were just like, nah, fuck it, we'll pull it. And then they were like, all right, we're just gonna do games from now on. We're gonna leave, because I think that was when Microsoft brought up the Xbox, and Sega was just like, yeah, we're done, we're just making games, we're not gonna fucking stay in the console wars anymore, we can't. Nintendo fucking slapped their ass in the 80s, and that's where is the fucking teleporter? I don't see the little things. All right, let's look around. Fuck it. Ow. The stupid things are shooting. Where is the teleporter? Come on. Use your human eyes. Nice. Oh, come on, man. It's not fair. Nope. Jesus. Where haven't I been yet? Up there. Hey, we just needed to wait the 10 minutes so my doppelganger shows me where the teleporter is. Alright, there's 2 of them. Come on, no stun. Oh, you fuck! Yeah, that's 1. Oh, damn it! No! Oh! What do I need? Gas. I need gas. Ow, assholes. Oh, man. Shit. So, yeah, like... So, I worked at a mall. You know, I was in... It wasn't a managerial position, but it was a supervisor position at GameStop, right? Well... Never worked in a mall before. Was kind of a new experience because like it was kind of cool. Like it wasn't just the people in your store that you know could talk to. It was like everyone else. And like I smoked cigarettes at the time, so we would all be out in the smoking area, and a lot of us would have break at the same time, or we'd coordinate. We'd be like, all right, take your break at such and such, and we can go hang out. And we would just sit out there and bullshit. And I remember one time, I want to say it was a guy from Hot Topic, told me, he's like, yeah, you should get into porn. I do it. I was like, and I looked at him and I'm like, what kind of fucking porn are you doing, bro? Like, you look like, I know I look like shit, but goddamn, bro, what are you, who are you fucking? Or rather, hey, nothing against, you know, but who's fucking you? Like, because you may not be, you know, you're not a Johnny Sins or a Ron Jeremy or Peter North, like, you're not one of them. So you're not the stud. What are you doing? Are you the fluffer? Like, what are you? You know, are you the boom mic guy? Like, are you actually in the movie? Who knows? All he just said was he worked in porn. That's a lot of jobs, and not all of them are fun. Some of them are kind of degrading. Like, I swear, like, but yeah, working at the mall, working in retail, and as GameStop. And we had to tell people after a while, it was like, we're not a fucking daycare, all right? You can't just drop the kids off at GameStop for an hour while you fuck off and do some shopping or have like a date, a shopping date as a husband and wife. Like, oh, it's date night. Let's take the kids to the mall, drop them off at GameStop, and then fucking go do our own thing. It's like, no, motherfucker. I'm not responsible for your shitty kid who wants to tie up the demo machine for fucking 30 minutes. Fuck that. And he ain't buying anything. Like, get the fuck out of the store. Nothing beats telling, and it was anybody, but anybody who would have like a sports game. So we had a lot of like the the working class, the Latinos, like they love the FIFA games, like that's their jam, and a lot of the white guys. And oh man, did that go between the two? It did. Are you fucking kidding me? That white item just yeeted itself off the platform. But nah, like, so, they'd have Madden 2004, and it's 2006 when I'm working there. And they get mad when I tell them the fucking trade-in value is like $1.50, and they're like, but I paid, it's like, dude, I don't care what you paid for it. Everything about the game's different. Hardly any of the rosters are current and relevant. Like, maybe some of the rules have changed. Like, you don't fucking know. Sports change every year. Like, American football has added a bunch of fucking stupid rules. Baseball's added stuff in the past, like, past few years with, like, their instant replays and the challenges and shit. Hockey, they changed things for, and then they did the shootout. Like, things in these sports change every year. You can't be sure that it's going to be, exactly the same, 1-to-1, which is the fucking point of a sports game. So they get fucking butthurt, and I'm like, it's $1.50 or nothing. So what is it? And they're like, all right, yeah. And then they trade in like 12 games to get, and it's always, let me get FIFA, let me get Madden. It's like, oh, man, you get, and I almost want to tell them, like, now remember, come next year, we're gonna have the same talk again. Like, I tell them straight up, I'm like, remember, this is a yearly thing from now on. Like, this is what's gonna happen every time you buy one of these fucking shitty games. Cause fuck EA. Nothing beats EA when they try so hard to brush off that shitty public image that they have, where the microtransactions and the kids burning up the parents' credit cards because they keep everything like behind. Oh, it's $1.50, $2, $3 for this, $4.99 for this pack. They nickel and dime you after you pay for a $60 game. They want to keep just taking money from you every couple of weeks, every couple month or so. Or you buy a $60 game. Wait, is that the thing that fell? Nice. It's not, but it's another one. But yeah, I fucking, because I got tired of the bullshit. Like, they want to be like, come on, man, give me. It's like, I can't change anything. It is a locked price. And that's one scenario where it's always like, that's what the computer says. It's like, dude, I can't bargain with it. I can't negotiate on your behalf. I can't make it be like, oh man, but you can't really afford a $60 game. It's like, dude, it's not my fucking problem. Like, number one, and number two, they don't pay me enough to give a shit. I'm sorry, I'm just here to ring you up. Are you buying anything? No? Alright, well, when you are, then I'll interact with you. Until then, like, fucking, you're not a customer, you're just loitering. Like, there's a TikToker who fucking lays it out, and it's like, retail in the service industry fucking blows, man. I tried working from home doing tech support, but even that, after a while, it's always people just fucking bitching and moaning. They're like, oh, my modem isn't working, and I look, and it's fucking, it's on a certain setting where I can see it from my end because I have the software to look at it, and it's in a walled garden is what they call it. It's a protocol where you haven't paid, so right now your service is inactive. Your modem is still connected, like everything's working, but they've basically like suspended the data line to your house until you fucking pay. And once the system shows that you paid, boom, then you can get it on. But these people would have literally just paid, within 5 to 10 minutes, and they're calling back to get technical support because they're like, well, it's not working. It's like, it fucking told you. It could take up to 24 hours because the system won't release until they're absolutely sure they've got their money. Because they don't want to be giving that shit away for free. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's one down. God damn it. Oh, there we go. Isn't it amazing that one of the most powerful weapons in the game is the fucking ukulele? Or as I like to call it, tiny guitar. There we go. Getting faster. God, what else? Oh yeah, the store manager of the GameStop thought he was a vampire. That's not a joke. This motherfucker, and this was 2006, 2007. And he was an okay dude. Like, he was, but he didn't have a car, and he would work morning shift all the time. He would come in and do like a mid-shift type of deal, where he wouldn't open, but he would come in shortly after opening. He would do a lot of the administrative, the clerical stuff, checking in, any inventory that was delivered or whatever, like, you know, stuff like that. He would do, you know, make sure everybody's time cards were you know, in order and stuff. Never would stay, like, he would start checking in inventory, and we would have a manifest, and he would start, you know, verifying that the manifest was correct. He wouldn't finish it. He would fuck off at 3:30, 4 o'clock to catch his goddamn bus. And I was usually the one that had to come in behind him and actually finish verifying all the inventory that was received, which kind of sometimes would take like 2 hours. And I've got one, you know, I'm trying to, you know, supervise another employee who has to, you know, they have breaks they have to take. They have to, you know, it's like, dude, I got other shit I need to do. Like, I can't be doing that all the time. You fuckface. But, like, so he thought he was a vampire. He would dress like, it was like he was in the Matrix. That the long trench coat, like it's like the wide brimmed hat. It's goddamn summer in Florida. This motherfucker is in all black with a wide brimmed black hat and a fucking duster. Like, what the fuck, man? But he, like, and I think it was like a role play thing. But it was like, he was, you know, it was like a club he belonged to where it was a coven. It was like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but he would go and like hang out with them, and it was weirder than Twilight, because Twilight hadn't come out yet, but, or maybe it had. Either way, fucking this motherfucking vampire, he had like long canines, and so he leaned into it. But he was an actor. He's one of those guys. He's just very theatrical, and god damn, that fucking hurt. Surprise! Sup? Really? Walk right through that? Man, nothing beats that time he saw me. Like, I had accidentally come into work. I had worn shorts, like, because I had to walk to work. You know, this was before I had a car. But I had these, like, cargo shorts, and I forgot one time I had my glass bowl in there, like, and I didn't realize it till I got to work, and I had taken, you know, I'd switched out of my work, you know, my commuting clothes into my work uniform, and suddenly as I'm taking off my shorts, like, I slipped them down to my ankles, like I was gonna get ready to, you know, step out of them, and I hear glass hit the floor. It doesn't break, but it has that, like, clanking sound. And I'm like, oh shit, no. And I put it in so I had like a messenger bag that I would carry everything in. It's not a purse, all right? It's a messenger bag. It's a satchel. But I would put I would put everything in there, you know, my clothes and everything, just have them ready to go. And we did a bag check at the end of the night, and it fucking, like, as I'm moving my clothes around inside the bag to, like, take them out, it falls out. And he's like, what is that? And I'm like, you know what it is. He's like, don't ever bring that to work again. I was like, I know, you know, it's a mistake. I left him in these clothes and stuff. And it's like, I made goddamn sure after that to make sure that it was always empty. Cause man, fuck. I didn't, I was not trying to have any issues. None. Not after moving back in with my folks. Like, it was kind of a tenuous situation. So no. But god damn, man. Yeah, GameStop kind of sucked. And that's why, like, everybody's, you know, wants to bitch and moan about the minimum wage and shit. And it's like, minimum wage sucks. Any company that's willing to pay minimum wage, stay the fuck away from them. Period. Like, it doesn't matter. They're not doing you a fucking favor by giving you a job for a wage that's not livable. It's minimum, not living. It doesn't cut it. And I think was it Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock or who the fuck said it? He's like, minimum wage he's like any company that pays that, like, they wish they could pay you less. They don't give a shit. Now get behind that line and start flipping burgers, you fucking peasant. Like, they don't fucking care. And like, I was seeing, you know, I worked at Jimmy John's. I made decent tips. You know, I was living essentially rent-free for a while. And like, it was okay with the tips, like, because it was still, the economy was good, stuff. I can't imagine working for like Jimmy John's or Domino's currently, because I don't know, man. With gas and everything else, like, starting to spiral out of control, screw any kind of overhead that you have to pay to do your job. If you can't completely eliminate it some kind of way, or knock it down to where it's doable, because like, for me, my commute is only 5 to 7 miles. It's really not that far. It just sucks ass because there's stoplights every fucking quarter mile, because, you know, my county and the city I live in are fucking they're absolute morons in their traffic, like, committees and their planning committees and shit. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like, just, you know, widening roads with no sense of reason, and then having to do stuff later on where they have to chop up roads to prevent people from using them as through streets and shit. And it's like, if you guys would just fucking plan this out from the beginning, you wouldn't have to do all these dumb projects. The roundabouts work though. They're fine. But people lose their fucking mind because they don't have a goddamn computer with blinky fucking colored lights to tell them where to go, when to go. 4-way stops, those should determine if you get to vote. Like, god damn it, man. If you're too fucking stupid to figure out how a 4-way intersection works without instructions on the stop sign, where it's like, you know, right, traffic has right of way and blah blah blah. It's like, they have to fucking tell you this shit when you're supposed to learn it and know it. I don't want to hear what you have to say about any fucking thing. Like, none. I don't want to hear your thoughts on education or science or vaccines or fucking literally anything. But, because I'll tell you, man, being a professional driver, the worst thing you can fucking do is yield right away to them. Just fucking go. I'm waiting for you to go because that's what I'm supposed to do. I don't need you being nice and friendly, like waving me on, because you're too much of a fucking pussy to just take what's yours. You get to go first. No, go ahead. It's like, motherfucker, you better go. Because I've gotten to the point where I stonewall them, and they wave me on. I'm like, I point at them and I wave back. I'm like, no, motherfucker, that's not how we're doing this. You don't get to dictate. You need to go. Fucking all of society breaks down at those goddamn things. So yeah, but to work for a guy, hey man, nothing wrong with taking the bus, but you're a store manager. You kind of need to be there more than just 8 hours a day. Like, I'm just saying, especially if you're delegating and you're, you know, but you need to be there. You need to be visible to your staff. I really need to get a feather. Oh shit. Oh, you want some too, huh? Oh, feather, 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 feather. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Oh man, no, 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 stay away from me. Stay away, me. Oh god, I don't know where to go. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. That's what sucks about this. Like, eventually the only one that can kill me is another me. God damn it, get away from me! Oh, no, no, no. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, shit. And he's healing. Oh, man. Alright, let's do this. What are you shooting at? Need more seeds. Here's something stepping around. You fucking idiot. Just spent all the money teleporting. Couldn't use it on the drone. Oh dear god, what did I walk into? Oh, you're already going in on it, huh? Is this what we're doing? Oh, is this what's hot in the streets? Oh, woof. Shit. So far, no shots, I don't think. Maybe the rules were a little too easy. 'Cause I'm trying to get drunk, son. Oh. Wait, no, that's a shot. I got charged by the bison. I'll never forget, man. So I got my friend a job. You know, we had worked together at GameStop, and I went on to another company, and he needed a job, so I got him a job. This motherfucker, man. He would disappear, right? To go fuck his girlfriend on his lunch break. And I think our lunch break was an hour, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been an hour. Maybe it was a half hour. I don't remember, because I would go home and like take a nap. Because I was a fucking preschooler. No, this asshole, he would go to his girlfriend's house, who lived 10-ish minutes away, you know, from work. He would go, they would have sex, you know, whatever. He would fucking show up back from, like, when he was supposed to be back from break, he would show up like 20 minutes later and be like, oh, hey, I'm back. We're like, you fucking... And like, I don't know how we didn't just fire him right away, because like my manager was kind of looking at me like, he's like, dude, this is your friend? You might want to do something about him, because he's so fucking close to getting fired. So I was like, you know, I kind of talked to him about it, and nothing changed. He kept doing it, and then and I knew he didn't give a shit. Like, he did not want to be working. He just, you know, whatever. He couldn't do the bare minimum. This motherfucker was mounting. So we had these display racks for, like, if you have an over-the-range microwave, it hangs on brackets, right? But the brackets have to be anchored. You know, those things they're not super light. They're pretty damn heavy. You know, depending on, wait, where are the other three? Oh, shit. You know, depending on how you have it hung or whatever. But these display racks, it would basically just, it had two L brackets on the side, and it would just slide in, like, on rails. He was putting it in there or taking it out. I don't fucking remember or care at this point. Because it wasn't my money. I didn't give a fuck. But it was because he had done it. My manager was like, well, we're going to send him for a drug test because we have to write off this equipment. And it's like, they're sure as fuck not going to write it off if they can charge him for it, because he, you know, under the influence of drugs that he was screened for to not be, you know, using. Like, what the fuck, man? So like, they sent him for the drug test, and sure enough, like, I don't think he went. I think he said fuck it. Like, he knew the jig was up. He was like, I don't give a shit. I'll just fucking quit. And so yeah, he just bailed. I was like, fucking asshole. I mean, it wasn't long after that I got fired too, because I was kind of fucking off. But hey, this isn't about me. This is about some nameless acquaintance of mine. Oh no, he got the thing back. You fucker. So much stuff to get. Man, I'll never forget though. Like, driving across state lines with this guy. And every time I do this, like, I take a road trip, I try to go as much as I can, right? There's a convention in Dallas called QuakeCon. It's a lot of fun. It's a big LAN party and you know, gamer kind of convention with stuff, you know, stuff related to that culture. So it's a really fun time for those that are into it. So we drove, right? And it happens every fucking time. Like, you know, I tell him, be like, hey man, you know, you want to switch up halfway through? You know, I'll drive 6 hours, you drive 6 or 7 hours, and then we'll trade up. Yeah, we can do that. They're like, but do you mind if I sleep first? I'm like, you fuckface. Because at that point, there's no guarantee that they're ever gonna replace me. So I'm doing like the Le Mans fucking race in one shot. Like, I'll stop at a gas station. I'll get a shit ton of coffee or Red Bull or Rockstar energy drinks that have 17,000 grams of sugar. Like, it's just it's syrup with sugar in it. So, but I'll just pound those and just go the whole way. But by the time I get there, man, that's a long trip. I'm like, my brain is on autopilot. Like, if you tried to get me to do basic math problems, I would probably look at you cross-eyed and be like, I don't know what any of that means. Like, it sucked. What is that? Never seen this before. Far away is it? Like, it's so hard to tell. Oh shit. Oh, I've seen these before. Forget my confusion. I sure haven't driven 17 hours today. You asshole. Oh, this level's gonna suck. Pop one of his pimples. That'll fucking kill him. Speaking of which, I think YouTube needs to address the different fetishes that are allowed on the platform. Yet nobody wants to just, admit that that's why they're watching it. Like, I seriously think mukbang, I think some people are getting off to it. There has to be somebody. Why would you? I hate watching people chew and eat, and especially that fucking Nikocado. Was it Nikocado avocado? He scares me. Like, there's just something uncanny about him, and I think it's I don't know, but a lot of them where it's just, and they have that ASMR microphone where they're just like, it's like, oh, please stop. That's what you should play at Guantanamo. It's just fucking have people chewing or coughing. Like, it'll just be totally quiet, and then you just hear, and then you hear that nasty, like, it's like, really, dude? We're on a bus. Can you fucking not hack up a lung while I'm less than a foot away from you? You fucking weirdo. Went to New York a couple of years ago, and it was crazy because we were there in Manhattan in like middle of February, and it was shortly after that. It was what, like the 22nd or something like that, where it was announced that COVID-19 had reached our shores, and we think it's just isolated to a few people. And it's like, man, that's outdated within the hour. You can't say that shit. You need to just say it's been detected. We're doing what we can. Because wasn't Ebola here like a few years ago? That's some scary shit, and it just will not go away. Like, it won't just fuck off. Because I think was it Nigeria or South Africa? Somebody has there's another Ebola outbreak, and it's like, come on, man. And then when it showed up here, but it was like, I think there was like triage, like doctors and nurses were getting it because they had worked on people with it. And it's like, so you brought them here with it? It's like, that's how Resident Evil starts. Like, it starts with some weird shit like that. Like, well, we brought him in, and we've got him in isolation, so he should be safe. It's like, he was safe there. What, as long as he's in a hospital, you can tell them what the fuck to do. Like, what is bringing him here closer? So what, you can look at the virus up close in person? You know what it is. It's Ebola. But yeah, just the fucking habits that have gone away. Like, I get real nervous touching handrails, because like I look at them and I just envision it crawling with viruses and bacteria, which it is, but it's incredible how telling people the best way to stay safe and to prevent to get another, it's like, okay, well, if you're not going to vaccinate, you can socially distance, or that. It's just wash your fucking hands. That right there, like, I honestly legit think people didn't either just didn't care or didn't know that washing it for like 20 seconds with warm water and soap and rubbing vigorously. Some people just kind of put it on their hands, rub it together, and then that's it. They rinse it off. Like, they don't work it into around your fingernails and away from your wrist. Like, it's insane. I don't think I've had a cold since COVID started. I don't think I have, but sure as fuck caught COVID, and I have the shots. I was kind of pissed. And I'm sure somebody will be like, see, the shots don't work. It's like, no, they do work. Because I don't want to know how bad it would have been if I hadn't had the shots. I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. Because it's, you know, that's like, it's the whole, like, you know, viewing your mortality under a fucking microscope. Like, something like COVID could fucking take you out when you didn't do anything. You just, you know, were somebody else passed it to you, and suddenly it's like, oh, you're in the ICU, and they tell you, yeah, you have about 2 weeks, and it's gonna just turn your nervous system, you know, your fucking respiratory system into jelly, and there's nothing we can do. I mean, it's like poetic justice, though, that, like, I would see articles and they'd be like, oh, vaccine COVID deniers in hospital, and it's like the nurses and the doctors are telling them, you have COVID. And they're like, stop it, that's a hoax. What do I really have? It's like, motherfucker, you have COVID. You have a version of SARS. Like, that's what it is. It's just a different strain, so they name it something different. And who was it? Was it Laura Ingraham? One of those fucking blondes on Fox News was, or it might have been Kellyanne Conway. I don't fucking remember. It was one of them. She was like, oh, this is the 19th strain of COVID we had. Nobody was even made aware. It's like, it's not the 19th. It's because it was detected in 2019. So they're calling it COVID-19. Which is a load of bullshit too, because somebody was just straight up lying. Like, it would have been nice if they had told the truth. Yes, we knew, you know, it was in Wuhan. It actually got out in like August, but we tried to contain it. We fucked up. You know, one person was able to get to Hong Kong, and then, you know, took a plane somewhere and ended up in like fucking San Diego. Oh, who the fuck knows? Like, they did that contact tracing, and it only works if, number one, you tell people, you tell the truth. When you're, you know, oh, I was here with so-and-so, I was, you know, there was this many people, I've had symptoms for this long. But if you're lying and you're like, no, I just got it. Like, I just figured out I had it, like, you know, yesterday. It's like, you bitch. If you knew for 2 weeks, you need to say it. Like, that helps a lot. Because they can determine, you know, the freshness of the virus that was in you. I don't like it. They're coming at me. Get these items. I can sneak up on him. What should I get? What should I get? Do the razor wire. Surprise, motherfuckers! Ooh. Come on. Why won't I die? Shit. Oh, well, you just fucking eat shit already. Holy shit. Oh dear God. I don't want any of that. Oh God. I better get a yellow item, these motherfuckers. Oh, they're going down pretty quick. Oh God. Oh man. Ah, damn it, no yellows. Oh no. Shit, 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 shit. Should I get... Slow down. That would have been a shot. No, that would have been like 3 shots. Killed while looting. Fucking dying, period. There's so many of them. Holy shit. Picked a hell of a day to quit sniffing glue. Just fucking die, you fuckers. What else should I get? Oh. Ooh. Let me get the propellant tank. Yes. Alright, we'll just take this whole thing to the face. Alright, what do we think? Should I go back around again? Or should I go right to the moon? Oh, fuck. Later, fellas. Damn. What the fuck happened to him? I kind of want to watch that Victoria's Secret documentary, because I don't know if anybody else watched the fucking... There was one on Netflix, or not Netflix, fucking YouTube, about the boy band stuff, where the promoter of I think it was NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and some of the others, I think, like, fuck, who were the others? Wasn't it like fuck, what were the other ones called? I mean, they, whatever. But it was like, oh, okay, it wasn't just a musical thing. It was a pyramid scheme he was running through the boy band. It's like, what? Like, they were a legit music act. They, you know, I remember NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were fucking everywhere, and they launched Justin Timberlake's career. So, it didn't make any sense when I heard that. I was like, no, that's fucking, that doesn't make any, I was like, literally, it makes no fucking sense. Like, these were big music. How? Took a fucking rock to the side of the head. Luckily, I think my teddy bear blocked it, but still. But yeah, man, fucking apparently Victoria, the dude with Victoria, which doesn't surprise me. The fucking the Victoria's Secret guy is some old dude. What is it from Ohio? Like some just old dude from Cleveland. And he starts Victoria's Secret, and then it gets out of control, and they create like the Victoria's Secret Angels, and like. They just became the lingerie brand. But apparently it was like... He was like involved with Epstein, and it's like, really, man? How many creeps? How many billionaire creeps just exist? And they just get to get away with it because they're just billionaire creeps. They didn't even do anything. Let's see if we pop this one. Oh god! It just ripples through them. I love it. It's that ukulele, man. Alright, where's the teleporter? Am I talking to myself here or what? Where's the teleporter? Let's see it. It's not over there. There's another... shrine? Never mind. See ya. don't have any drones? Where's all my shit? Has to be some around here. Come on. Really nothing? What the hell, man? Should I go back to the yellow zone? Fuck it. Let's do it. Do I get 2 of them? That's so cool if I do. I don't see where the teleporter is. What the hell? It's down here, you fuckface. Oh shit. Alright, let's go to the moon. Oh, here's all the shit. Come on, come on. Come on, reach, damn it! Oh god. Ooh. What do I want? What do I want? Ah, good for help. The hell are you shooting at, dog? Must have been a mosquito he was looking at. Oh god. It just doesn't look good at all. And these things are just, look at all the damage he's taking because of those stupid bombs. Oh shit. This isn't good. Hey, what the fuck? That can be so annoying sometimes. Nice. Where the hell? Oh man. We'll go another seed. Yeah, man, these online conventions fucking they gotta stop with that shit. Like, I don't want to watch a live stream that I have to pay for. I mean, unless it's something like the iDubbbz fight, that was, you know, that might have been worth it. Because it was a good production, but for like a convention that's essentially free, and like I would normally be, you know, I would have to rent a hotel room or, you know, whatever, but I don't want to have to, you know, it's not the same as just like tuning in and watching a live stream. It actually being there, so much better. Come on, legs. Usain Bolt. Alright, let's see how rough this shit is. Is something flying that I can kill? That is. Never mind, scrubs. I got more important shit to deal with. Oh, God. Oh, shit just got real. Oh, fuck. Oh, he can fly. They fly now. Why they thought that was a fucking clever trailer line, I'll never know. Man, I'll say it till I'm blue in the fucking face. Kathleen Kennedy needs to be fucking fired. Fired. Like, everyone's like, oh, you know, whatever. It's like, no, man. She okayed every fucking decision that they did with those goddamn movies, and they were garbage. Really, bitch? You're gonna replace the fucking director one movie to the next? It's not some revolutionary independent art film or, you know, like a Paranormal Activity where you can do that kind of shit. Motherfucker, this is Star Wars. It needs to be, like, planned out and, you know, quality control. Like, every aspect. Now, granted, the original films weren't any kind of fucking high art either, but you know, and a lot of people said the same thing. It was like those books that existed in the 80s and like early 90s, you had a lot of material for a good follow-up sequel to the original trilogy. Like the whole aftermath of the Light and Dark and both the Rebellion and Empire, like the fallout from that was interesting. Okay, fine. But and then everybody, you know, he went prequel and everyone was like, okay, no, that'd be cool. Oh, the origin story for Darth Vader. This should be really interesting because you've alluded to it. You know, oh, the Clone Wars, we'll get to see that. And oh man. Ugh. If anything, it was a testament to, no, this is how George Lucas really is. When he doesn't have Steven Spielberg or all those the Industrial Light and Magic people that fucking work their asses off at fucking Skywalker Ranch to make all the models and everything else, and he was just like, let's just do it on computers. Let's give a kid the leading role in the first movie because, you know, kids like it, and then we can have a character that's a funny comic relief character, and he can sell the toys. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh God. Well, cowabunga it is. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. It's already 11. And I am fading fast because Jesus Christ, man. You know, oh hey, let's join their mailing list. Eat my ass at AOL.com. Oh no, damn it, now it's got us held hostage. Oh, there we go. I guess I could change it at any time, but it'll be fucking hilarious. Like, oh well. Oh. Well, I hope everybody had a good night. I know I kind of needed it. But yeah, I will probably do this in a couple weeks. I'm going to do a long weekend from work. I'm going to have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so I'm going to try and do more streaming. Maybe try to get some Quiplash going and stuff like that. But yeah, I will I'll be around. I hope everybody has a good night. And yeah, see ya.